It's just there. So it's like, all right, come on. Last one. I could tell this is the last one. All right. I guess Bolivia. Bolivia's left of Brazil on the world map. There's a millions of 6.2 million indigenous people. The mortality rates are high. It's hot. Coca is grown in the Bolivian jungles by farmers. Narcotics officers track down and loot the operations, which have slimmed down since the past. The land is a variety: mountains, jungles, desert, salt flats, cities, La Paz, and some more things. Besides, Brazil is adjacent to Chile, Argentina, and Paraguay, I think. The buildings in the city La Paz have old style Spanish colonial look. Be careful, my man. A Spanish brother from Worcester told his actual brother to fly with his girlfriend to Bolivia to pick up some raw and cut costs. Magayun, he said. Before the flight, they developed a plan. Listen, Papa, go down there with your girl, chill, enjoy yourselves and all that. And cop a bundle will work. Raw, save mad bread, my man. He said, sounds complicated. It's not, his brother said. My friend's uncle charters private flights from Mass. You'll be back with the pack in a week. His brother said, all right, bro. I got you, bro. They flew over half of north of South America. Is that even possible? His girl was actually Bolivian. He's not. He's from PR, New England. They're chilling. The scenery was crazy. Stealing was out of the question. The Spanish guy had 10 stacks on him for raw to buy off local farmers. Mixed the coca paste with certain chemicals in a pot. A shice thought occurred to him while he checked the security and integrity of his gun that was tucked in the small of his back. We could rob the farmers, keep the paper, and dip back up top before anyone is privy. His brother jumped in his consciousness. We can do this business again if we show ourselves to not be shice. We're gonna make money if we produce the powder and yellow pieces ourselves. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. How you take the raw leaf cocoa water and turn it into drugs for purchase? His bro knew what to do with the coca paste the farmer sold. It felt janky and under-rehearsed. We don't know what we doing. His girl pooted a little while she knocked on his arm. This woman funny, he thought. They landed in some secluded airstrip surrounded by wilderness. They hopped in a jeep with a driver and drove off to the area where the coca was, Cochabamba. His girl was awake now. She checked the security and integrity of the gun in the small of her back. She thought, yeah, what? These dudes I run around with, psycho. Her dude looking at all the foliage. How far now? Some guy driving them. Not far. We'll be there in a little while. He thinking, you're 38, Syfe. She sucked her teeth. It was hot and muggy. She thought, I should have stayed in Mass. She rolled the L in the back, offered her do some, but he refused. She shrugged and got high. They arrived at the farm. The farmers showed them what they could leave with. The brother goes, yo, coyere, raw, perico, himi. The farmers weren't shice. They had a certain range of potential for growth, and sometimes they overgrew so Americans could cop and they get some extra money. Her guy wasn't totally certain how he wasn't getting beat, so he repeatedly demanded an explanation of the measure ratio to the price. It looked messy. They put the liquid paste on the back of the truck. A white guy came out of nowhere and said, he gonna fuck. He said, why, journeyman? Ha 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 ha. Maybe he was with the famous farmers or was wandering through the wilderness on some National Geographic shit. They drove off. The farmers was like, faggot ass Americans. One of the farmers said in their Indian Spanish, he pocketed some of their money and put the rest in a safe. Son's girl was chilling, agitated by the weather. They walked around buying stuff in the city. It was pleasant enough. Their driver dipped but gave time and directions to meet up to the plane. They got a hotel and crashed. They didn't know the Bolivian narcos were always looking for people. They boned and slept, ate and boned some more. She burned the L and her dude burned with her, feeling comfortable due to the business being done. All we gotta do is drive back. This was a cakewalk. I'm shocked. All he ever heard about was how lawless South America was. Automatic guns, shootouts, drug cartels and all that. Relaxing, feeling hype. It was about to get real and shit. Boy, was he wrong. His girl rode him on the bed. The narcotics were tipped off. Agents knocked on the door while they having sex. He came to the door, got grabbed up. Ma, just get the fuck out. They didn't apprehend her for some reason. He just wanted her to get back to the set with the damn work. She did what he asked. Slipped on jeans and dipped. She drove the Jeep to the airstrip and took the work back up top. The narcos questioned her dude in a small room. How much did you pick up? Where are you going? Who did you buy from? Her man turned dumb. I don't know. Hours of that transpired. They let him go. I let you go with a warning. We're tired of you punks coming out here. Put it in my pockets. One of the narcs yoked him up as they uncuffed him. Huh? What? My pockets or a Bolivian jail, I say. Police brutality. The cop sounded a Mexican. He put a stack in the officer's pocket, coughing a little. They let him leave. He got a taxi to the airstrip and waited. On the other side, his girl arrived in the States. He flew back the next day. The brother thought to himself, come on, son.